Nigerians, there's something wrong with us, and it's really deep. It's a problem. We always want to put feelings over facts, and the law is no respecter of feelings. The truth is this: VDM is no more the voice of the people than Ahmed Issa of Brekete family. Okay? We see how Ahmed Issa has been representing the people for over 10 years. This man is a constructive representative of the people. VDM is not even close to Ahmed Issa. Right? When Ahmed Issa did a crime and slapped somebody, he was picked up. Yes, he was picked up by the law. Now, they came to his studio to pick him up. Right? The law is no respect. See, you are fighting for the fight constructively. VDM has cases upon cases on his head, over 40 of them, and you think you can flounce and walk up and down and nothing happens to you? What do you do? What does that register in the head of the average Nigerian? Is we are lawless and you can just misbehave, and as long as the people are rallying around you, you do whatever you like? No. And I would say a big no to it, because it doesn't make any sense that someone of his stature, I'm coming. Do you know that for VDM to even post with 4 point how many million people to say the Igbo people are being looked down on, that whole e-money stunt, he can create a state of anarchy because he has following. He's lucky he was not picked up by the DSS. So let's stop these sentiments, and if we want a better Nigeria, the law is the law.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
You can hate VDM for whatever reason. I don't follow him on social media, but you can hate him. But the truth is, whether you do a big pass, you be say a big pass. You see, there are facts that must be stated clearly. You are talking about Ahmed Issa. You see, everybody has followership, right? I said, how was he arrested? People had made utterances in Nigeria that is 10 times worse than what VDM had said. There was a time a presidential candidate in Nigeria said he was going to make the country ungovernable. And that was not big enough. Now, it is also important that we understand the age at which VDM is. You see, you cannot know more than your generation. This is his generation. This is how he can react. And of all of this, have you looked at his merits and his demerits? Of course, we are not expecting everybody to like him. But on this particular issue, however the EFCC has gone to carry out their arrest is faulty, because we have also had how agencies of government go around arresting people on the streets. Very unlawful, very unprofessional, and that's the point. We cannot continue to encourage it, because first, citizens are much more important. There is no law without a people. So the laws are for the people. Okay. And so we must consider that, and for me, it's important. Go north, go east, south, and west. The mode at which EFCC went about this particular issue is a no, no, and no.
Thank you.
Understand something. Social media no be court.
Okay.
Right? And EFCC does not have any obligation to come and tell you and post on social media the court process of which they have used to, whether they have used to seek remand order against VDM or whether they have used to prosecute him, because it is contempt of court. Right? That's one. Two, do you know that pending an investigation against you for an offense, whether most especially that is not bailable, the court, the prosecuting agency can seek what we call a remand order. Do you know what a remand order is? A remand order means that, you know what, and it's ex parte. It's ex parte. It's not, I mean, without the other person on notice. Well, what they do is, look, this person has a case against him, we're still investigating. Pending the conclusion of investigation and prosecuting him, let us hold him in detention so that he would not truncate the investigation. Now, the law talk is the rules of court. I'm not the one who has said that. Right? So, if the EFCC has that order, again, you and I cannot know, because EFCC is not obliged to publish it on any social media because it's contempt of court. So, if the EFCC has gone that, they are holding him lawfully. Also, EFCC has come out to tell us that, look, this guy was invited severally, right? And he refused to show up. Okay. So what's the next? you get an arrest warrant.
Okay.
And I believe they have that. Again, they cannot show you because it's a court process.
Okay, thank you. Anyone else?
I'm not assuming.
Okay, thank you.
As of now, VDM and his lawyer. It's not an assumption. I'm telling you based on what is in the law. EFCC cannot add contrary to all of this.
Thank you.
The VDM knows as of now. VDM lawyer knows. That's why VDM lawyer came out to mention the people that, so they know.
Thank you.
You understand?
We are in Nigeria now, and we don't believe we are still in the military regime by this time. We need to wake up.
Okay.
Now, this is lack of accountability from the EFCC part. You can't come and sugarcoat this thing. We already know this guy as a public figure, the voice of the voiceless, like we all see it now. You carried this guy, it was alleged by different blogs that he was covered like a criminal, which we are not 100% sure of. Now, it now allows people to see him. You did not issue a statement to the public, and you know that it's going to come up with agitation, and there will be riot and chaos in the society. And you have the country at heart, and you want us to be peaceful. In as much as we have a lot of problems going on in Nigeria, you want to add this one to be part of the problem. At this point, I just feel that they are trying to distract us from what is happening on the ground.
Why is arresting VDM a problem?
It is a problem.
Are you familiar with the issue of Malcolm X? Let me tell you why it's not a problem, right? VDM's prosecution is as good as any other person who has been alleged for malfeasance of money or any crime. So why is it peculiar? In fact, the protest against VDM is the basis.
I will argue with him.
No,
Let me tell you why I argue with him. How will a woman being that claims that he sent papers and he did not reply you know his address, like they stated that they know his address. You waited for him to go to a bank to do transactions. He has been invited. Why didn't you arrest him? How? Yes, he invited separately. You
First, I feel bad when people say VDM was arrested. VDM was not arrested, he was kidnapped.
Thank you.
That's first. Number two, as a people, the biggest problem we have in this country is the interpretation of our law. Our lawyers na problem for this country. If lawyer no kill us, lawyer go kill us. It is only in Nigeria that a lawyer no say you no get case. He go tell you say let's go. There is a case. You see, I feel pain when we are scared or afraid to call a spade a spade. What is a law? When you make laws are made for the people. And when a group of people sit down to that is just beneficial to them, when it is a problem, the larger society has the right to question the law.
Okay.
And so please, I feel just sit down. I think it's important. So please, I'm saying this because Wale, you are talking from the kidney. even though your inner conscience, no, you see, are we saying that VDM is too big to be arrested? It is no. Just like any other person. Just like they did to Russia Sokorosha, break into his house from the ceiling. We have all had issues where people had cases in the police where they write you know, some police, your IPO go even call you for phone. Say, we won't see you when you fit come. You'll say, okay, I'll not get chance today, next week.
Based on level.
Do you understand? No, even ordinary people, they do it.
Okay.
But now you are claiming that he has been invited on so many occasions and he did not show up. And then the best way for the law enforcement agencies to go and pick him is the way they acted. No, and please, Kay, let me add. From the yes, now you said the topic, you know, say go hot. Now, from the report we had with people who were with VDM, as a lawyer, you also know that he has rights to his property. They forcefully took his phone, took his password without his consent. And why are some of us frowning against it? If we do not speak, As all of us dey here, so kidnappers fit just enter. Carry people say there be DSS, there be DSS. And because we are used to their operation in that, at that level, we go think so until you go here and say you dey pay ransom. And so it is wrong, and we must speak against it. The way they went about it, it is wrong. There is no kind of law that justifies it.
Don't forget that the last time EFCC went to someone's house to arrest a young guy, they lost one of their men, isn't it? Okay, now, and you're now telling the same EFCC to go and arrest somebody that has the balls to call the president names. If he gets something by his side too. So, and the EFCC can arrest anybody at any place at any time. So and they can't, they make sure they arrest you in a place that you least expected so that their work can actually go smoothly. Secondly, all this, he was kidnapped, he was covered. Is there any pictorial evidence or video evidence for all of that? It's just speculations. So let's not say that. Calm down. And again,
You did it.
people always go to social media to say all wrong sort of stuff just to get the audience and to get sympathies from followers. This same VDM, because of his arrest, a lot of people have lost their job in GT Bank because they are withdrawing their money. Do you know how many family members are being fed under GT Bank? How many? So if you are thinking this man is doing the good for you, the way you agitate and the way you protest should be constructive and very sensible. Say the truth in a very good way. You don't need to insult anybody and feel those people will sit down and encourage other people to come and be insulting them the same way.
How do you say the truth in a very good way?
When you are
So now, for instance, the government is bad, the economy is bad, yada 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 yada. Come out clean and tell Mr. President, these are the things that need to be done. You can't go as far as saying the people in your cabinet are useless, their head is dumb, yada 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 yada. Listen to me, my dear sister. So what I'm saying is, if one person dance, they give her money. If another person dance, now Kenny go collect.
Okay, thank
Thank
you.
you.
Thank you.